They're bringing it up. I would say yes.
What's the defendant's name? Marcus Jones. The file's sitting in there.
This woman, she had around a lot of cancer. Anyways, I want to
I feel safer already.
Yeah, he wanted I don't think so. She has no record.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
We're ready. Oh, that's okay.
Court's back in session.
Please be seated. You want to do the Landis case first?
You want to do that first, sir?
All right, we'll do Sikorski.
Okay.
Yeah. Calling case number 15-001-059-01FJ. People of the State of Michigan versus Roksana Gabriella Sikorski. Appearances, please.
Jennifer Ching for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this Alma Court, Matthew Evans on behalf of Ms. Sikorski.
All right, today's the date and time scheduled for sentencing of Ms. Sikorski. Have you had the opportunity of reviewing the pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes, Your Honor, we have reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report. We have no addition.
Factually accurate?
We find that factually accurate, nor do we have any additions or corrections. However, we do have some changes to the guidelines.
All right, let's go over the guidelines then.
Ms. Tink and I have gone through them all. We agree to all the changes, and we'll be happy to go through
All
them.
right, let's go over them. All the PRVs are scored at 0. Is that accurate scoring?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
So we have a total PRV of 0, PRV level of alpha. In regard to the offense variables, OV1 is scored at 25 points. Is that an accurate score?
Yes.
Yes.
OV2 is scored at 5 points. Is that an accurate score?
Yes.
Yes.
OV3 is scored at 25 points. Is that an accurate score?
Yes.
Yes.
OV4 is scored at 10 points. Is that an accurate score?
Yes.
Yes.
OV5 is scored at 15 points. Is that an accurate score?
No, it should be 0.
We agree.
Why?
There is no, all of the members of the defendant's family are victims in this case, so there's no additional family member that needs psychological attention.
Okay, so was that OV6 you say?
5.
OV5 should be scored at 0. All right, so we'll score that at 0. OV6 is scored at 10 points. Is that an accurate score?
No,
No.
it should be scored at 50.
We would agree.
Okay, we'll change that OV6 from 10 to 50. Say why?
Due to what she was convicted of.
It's intent to kill.
Okay. OV7 is scored at 50 points. Is that an accurate score?
No,
No.
it should be 0.
We concur.
Okay, OV7 will be changed from 50 to 0. OV9 is scored at 10 points. Is that an accurate score?
Yes.
Yes.
OV12 is scored at 25 points. Is that an accurate score?
Yes.
Yes.
All the other OVs are scored at 0. Is that accurate scoring?
Well, OV14 is scored at 10,
Oh, excuse me.
and we believe that should be scored at 0, and we're in agreement.
Yes.
Okay. And say why.
We do not believe she was the leader in this situation.
All right. So we have a total OV then of 20, 30, 55, 65, 115, 125, 150. 150, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Now, that does not change her OV level.
So it remains at 6?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Okay. That coupled with a PRV level of alpha gives us a guideline range of 108 to 180. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Ms. Tink, do you have anyone that wishes to address the courtroom from the victim's family?
Yes. Ms. Lorraine Sikorski?
With her facing me. That's it. All right. Ma'am, state your name for us.
Lorraine Sikorski.
And you are the...
I am the mother of
defendant's
Roksana
right?
Sikorski, correct?
And what do you wish to say to me in regard to how this situation has impacted your family?
Your Honor, I have a statement I'd like to read.
Go ahead.
To the court, I am writing this to the court regarding sentencing of my daughter, Roksana Sikorski. This past year and a half have been the most stressful and painful time for myself and my family. We desire closure of this matter, but also reason in its conclusion. Roxy was misled and used by an older adult. This has been proven in court. However, nothing will benefit this child by sending her to jail. She made some poor choices which led her to this conviction. She had limited guidance, as my husband and I were not allowed to speak to her while in court. The attorney I had paid to represent her was removed by the court, and a court-appointed attorney who now represents her had her sign a plea deal. I seriously question my daughter's understanding of the plea deal, or that she signed with fully informed consent. In addition, I question her present attorney's motives. Roksana is now 17 years old. She will miss her high school prom, her graduation, her friends, and her family. She is in desperate need of continued psychological help. She is trying to be positive and not lose hope. She is a level 3 for good behavior at her present facility. She is still fragile, and an adult prison would shatter her delicate world. How will sentencing her as an adult help her? Is this justice? My hope is that she would continue school and mature into an independent and caring individual. My son would like her home one day and return to the loving sister she used to be. We miss her and would someday like to return to being a whole family again. I am asking the court for leniency. I love my daughter and would respectfully ask for a lesser sentence in a juvenile facility. Thank you.
Anyone else?
No one else.
Okay. Ms. Tink, do you wish to address the court on behalf of the people?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Evans?
Yes, Your Honor. Although we do have a sentence agreement in this matter, I think it would behoove it upon me to point out some of the things that I think that were positive about Ms. Sikorski. That she had never been in trouble before. She was certainly influenced by an older person. Unfortunately, that influence didn't rise to the level to be a defense. Okay. Now, since she's been in the Calumet Center and since she's been in incarceration, she's been getting straight A's in school. She's cooperating. She's been a leader at the facility that she's at, helping other people. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that she is going to get through this and be a productive member of society. You know, I had hoped for a better sentence and a better outcome for this for her. Okay. However, we are hamstrung by what the law says and how the prosecutor has charged this. But we do believe that under all the circumstances, that this was the best plea agreement that we could reach under the circumstances, and we would ask that the court abide by the sentence agreement.
Ms. Sikorski, do you wish to say anything further to me before I impose a sentence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I would like to apologize to my family for not being the daughter they wished I would be. And I promise that I will get better, no matter what happens. And I will see Lucas and Angelica again. I'm sorry.
All right.
Your Honor, one thing, too, I did not mention. Based on her age, we would ask that if the court would place in her commitment that she go back to the Calumet Center until she's reached her 18th birthday. She seems to be doing quite well there. It is a secure facility. I understand that it is, I believe, the Michigan Department of Corrections' ultimate decision. However, if you could put that on the commitment, perhaps that would give them a little guidance on a proper placement for her.
Ms. Tink, do you have any objection to that request?
No objection.
Okay. The court's had the opportunity of reviewing the pre-sentence investigation report itself and the comments that you made, Mr. Evans, that Ms. Sikorski seems to have gotten over quite a bit since this incident occurred, and that she seems to be making good strides while at the Calumet Center. I will impose a sentence that, needless to say, I will follow the sentencing agreement that you have struck with the prosecuting attorney's office, but until she reaches the age of 18, she'll remain at the Calumet Center. At least that's my request. Of course, that will be a decision that the Michigan Department of Corrections will have to make itself. This is truly an unfortunate situation. This is where a young person has been swayed by an older person to have not only engaged in inappropriate sexual behavior, which she was actually the victim of, but also to have conspired with this man to have potentially killed her mother, father, sister, brother. is extremely bizarre. And you could see from at least the workup of this file and the investigation that had been conducted, that even though Ms. Sikorski, had been willing to apparently initiate or get involved in this situation, that during the course of the process she had second thoughts, where the injury that was sustained by her brother Lucas was more of his being aroused as opposed to, at least that's what it appears, from her initial actions. But I hope that we can provide suitable psychological and psychiatric assistance to her so she does not become a threat to either herself or other persons in the future. Ms. Sikorski, it is the sense of this court that for your violation of MCL 750.83, assault with intent to commit murder, a charge that carries with it potential life imprisonment, that you be remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections, first at the Calumet Center, for a period of 10 years to 20 years. You'll be given 528 days jail credit time. Do the people have a motion in regard to counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7?
We move to dismiss those counts.
Without objection.
That motion is granted. The defendant's to undergo DNA testing. She's to undergo psychological evaluation and treatment, as well as psychiatric help, while housed in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Upon parole, she is to pay a state fee of $68, a crime victim's assessment fee of $130, $1,300 in court costs, and $400 in attorney's fees. And as I previously stated, she is to receive medical and psychological assistance while housed in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Now, because your conviction, Ms. Sikorski, was by plea, you no longer have the right to file a claim of appeal as of right with the Court of Appeals, but you do still have the opportunity of filing an application for leave to appeal to the Court of Appeals. That application for leave to appeal may be sought by you in the very form which you're signing this morning. It further explains to you in written form what your appellate rights are. If you wish to file an application for leave to appeal, it must be done so within the next 42 days. And if you would like the assistance of an attorney in filing of it and cannot afford an attorney can and will be appointed for you. Do you understand what I just said to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Come on back here.
And for clarification, on all orders of the court now is done.
Yes.
Are you ready, Mr. Blanda?
Yes. Ms. Dingle?
Yes. Judge, may we approach on Dingles?
Yes.
Thank you.